There is a proposal in D.C. that would eliminate property taxes, but only for some residents. D.C. Bureau Chief Sam Ford explains who would benefit from this tax exemption.
The proposal is not for a tax cut, but for some elderly, no property taxes at all.
I think we deserve it.
So does newly elected council member Anita Bonds, who plans to propose the following. For D.C. homeowners 80 and older, no tax on their homes, provided they've lived in the city at least 25 years and earn less than $100,000 a year.
We ought to give them some sort of relief because they've been here through the good and the more difficult times.
The possibility of such an exemption is particularly important in neighborhoods like Capitol Hill, where people moved to work for the federal government decades ago, bought a house. But in recent years, the property values and taxes have soared. Homes valued at $100,000 in the 1980s often surpass $500,000 today. The 83-year-old owner of this home, whose late husband worked for Congress, has lived there since 1951.
Who am I to turn down an opportunity not to pay any real estate taxes? Not me.
91-year-old Blanche Jones, a one-time secretary for Admiral Hyman Rickover, has lived in her home since 1942.
They're moving off Capitol Hill because they can't afford to live here. Yeah. I think it's a great thing if we could get the tax deducted or exterminated completely.
Can the city afford it?
Oh yeah, the city can absolutely afford it.
Jack Evans, chair of the council's finance committee, says with a $400 million surplus, the city can give up the estimated $3 million it would lose from those taxes.
We want to keep them in their houses. I mean, that's very important.
Evans and Bonds speculate that with property taxes no longer an issue, more elderly will live longer, independent lives in their D.C. homes. I'm Sam Ford, ABC 7 News.